Hello, welcome to the newest Vlogmas. I am so excited about this one because I just got home. Today's Friday, December the 16th, and I am officially on winter break, which means I don't have to go to the school for 2 whole weeks. I don't have to see any 4th graders until January 4th, because you know that is the grade level that has been giving me the most amount of trouble this year. So that's super exciting. It hasn't like totally sunk in yet, so like although when I think about it I'm like, oh yeah, that's exciting, on like the inside level I haven't quite, you know, grasped the like, oh, it's here. Like, you know, I don't know if you understand. It usually hits me on Monday is when I'm like, oh, okay, we're actually on break, because you know right now it just feels like a normal weekend. Anyway, today was pajama day, round 2. If you saw my last vlog, you'll understand that. But the real pajama day, so other people were wearing pajamas at school today, which was excellent. It was less excellent that I had to go to Kroger and take Nyla to the vet twice in my pajamas. Walk around, I'm like, I'm a teacher, it's pajama day, I'm not crazy, I promise, I'm not crazy. Especially like just now picking her up from the vet, because I dropped her off in the morning, picked her up just now. And it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, they're gonna think I'm insane, but there we are. Yeah, so plans coming soon. Tomorrow, husband's gonna be gone pretty much all day. I was originally gonna like get some stuff done, and then I was like, ooh, it's the week before Christmas, the Saturday before Christmas. Let's maybe not venture out into the world, and instead I think I'm just gonna hang out here, like chill, take a bath, maybe walk the dogs, work on this garland project situation I've got going on, clean up a bit, like just have a nice chill day, which I'm looking forward to. Sunday, we don't have any plans so far other than church. And then after that, I don't currently have plans for the rest of the week. So it's gonna depend on, there's some friends I wanna see, and there are things I wanna do. Like I haven't done any baking yet, and so I need to do that. And I know I need to do like wrapping and cleaning. Last year I did like a crazy clean, because we are hosting Christmas again this year. I did like crazy, like deep clean. I think this year I'm gonna try to approach it a little differently. And instead of like super crazy ridiculous, I'm just gonna take it like, actually today probably I will make a giant list of all of the things that need to get cleaned between now and Christmas, and then just try to check off 1 or 2 of them each day. I've already been trying to do that, so each day I've been, even if it's like just get the laundry done, or just, you know, fold this load of clothes, or just, you know, clean up this table. Like I've been trying to do something every day so that it's not nearly as overwhelming as it was last year. I did try to get someone to come in and clean, but everyone was already booked by the time I made that happen. So no one's coming, but it is just like the family, so it's not, you know, super stressful, because you know, family's different than like a bunch of random people. So I do want the place to be clean, but I'm not that stressed about it. I also need to decide like what I'm gonna be making for Christmas, and so I need to like do baking and some planning for that. So those are things that are coming up. I'm not sure how long this vlog will be. The other ones were all 5 days, but since we're now on break, I might have fewer days and therefore more vlogs. We shall see. My plan right this second is I really want some hot chocolate to celebrate the not having to go to schoolness. And I don't need to change because I'm already in my pajamas, so I can just hang out in my pajamas for the rest of the night. But I do want hot chocolate. But I do want to do like hot chocolate, and then I have a couple of videos. So I have one that's almost done that I need to post. One that is done just needs like a thumbnail, so I'm gonna get that one ready to post. And if I'm feeling really crazy, then I might edit one more. I'm iffy on that one, but if I can get these 2 up, then I'll be like pretty set. And then I think I will wrap some presents. We're having tacos for dinner tonight, and yeah, it should be nice. I was really looking forward to getting in the hot tub, and then I went out and it wasn't on, and I don't know why it wasn't on. So I'm wondering if like the circuit flash, oh, I did get an email actually, yeah, or a text yesterday that the power was out or something. So maybe the power flashed and it went, I don't know, but it wasn't on. So now it's at like 77 degrees, so I don't think that's gonna happen, but I did turn it on so we can do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll take a bath tonight. I don't know, we shall see. I am so looking forward to tomorrow, just like chilling. I wanna like drink lots of coffee and read books and watch YouTube and take a bath and like write in my journal. That's something I've missed. Oh, that would be so nice. Maybe I'll do that right now. I don't know. Let me move my Secret Santa presents because I can hear the dogs going through them. Hello, there's nothing in there for you. Miss, I already have things in my stomach that I shouldn't. Oh. Nyla has this thing for putting her ball inside of things. So she will put her toys in like boxes and stuff. So she just stuck her toy inside of my present bag and then she like sticks her head in to get it out. And so we always think she's like rummaging through our stuff, but she's not. She's just trying to get her toy. And it is the funniest thing. I'm trying to teach her, I got her a basket to put her toys in, so I'm trying to teach her now to put her toys in the basket, which is going right. We haven't worked on it too much, so hopefully we can get that sorted, because that would be a really helpful thing for her to be able to do. So I got a couple gifts today, actually. The only gift I got from a kid was a unicorn sparkly headband, because I made a comment about one of the girls the other day that I needed a unicorn sparkly headband. So she came in, she was like, Miss Davis, I remembered, and brought me a sparkly unicorn headband. And I was like, thank you. But we had our Secret Santa, and my Secret Santa brought me this really fun looking blanket. I don't know where it's gonna live because I think Nyla's gonna really enjoy pulling those off. And then this like wall plug wax melter with some vanilla and caramel spice ones. And we actually, ironically, I think we have this exact same one upstairs, like 2 of these, so that'll work really nice because it will match very well. Yeah, there was a candy cane in there. So exciting. And then my principal gave us like some notebooks and pens and like cute notebooks, not like, you know, composition books, and stuff like that. Calendar for Christmas, she usually does that, so that's nice and sweet and fun. Yeah. Does anyone else not feel like it's Christmas? Like, Christmas is in 9 days. It is literally next week, and I don't feel like it at all. Like, yes, the Christmas decorations are up. I've been listening to Christmas music. I've had 18 Christmas concerts. Like, I've done all the Christmas things, but I don't know, for some reason it's like not hitting. So I'm hoping now that we are on break that it's gonna like click for me. Okay, I need to stop talking and go do something. I got this new candle and it smells so flippin' good. It's called Peppermint Stick, and it smells like a peppermint stick. It's not like the sweet peppermint smell. It's more like a straight peppermint. It smells really good. It's got the wood wick. Very excited to burn that one. That would be fun. Anyway, yeah, let's go do something. One more thing. I did want to mention, because if you saw what I got my Secret Santa, I went like super overboard with Secret Santa, which honestly I usually do. But I just want to say, normal people give things like that for Secret Santa, like, you know, a blanket, like a couple things. I really enjoy doing the overboard things, and I don't expect it back. Like, I know that whoever gets me is not going to do as much as I do, and I'm okay with that. So first of all, I want to say that. Secondly, the reason I'm bringing it up is because I took it to my Secret Santa today, told her I was her Secret Santa. I had given her like 2 small gifts, so I did like a spray and a box of Expo markers, and then a spray and like slipper socks. So I did those the last 2 days, and then today gave her like the whole bag with all the things in it, and it was really, she's learning how to get her ball out from underneath the bookshelves. I'm trying to just let her do it because I want her to do that and not make me get it every time. So I brought her, you know, the huge bag with like a bajillion things, and she didn't have time to like rummage through it and see all the things that were in there, but she was like super overwhelmed, like almost started crying, and was just like, you're gonna make me cry, like this is so sweet. And like, that's why I do that, is because gifts have the power to like really make someone's day and like really make someone feel special. And even a teacher walked by and she was like, oh, why are you gonna cry? And she was like, Miss Davis gave me her, you know, my Secret Santa gift. And I had that teacher last year. She was like, oh yeah, she gives really good presents. I had her last year. And you know, it's just like, it really has the ability to like make someone's day. So that's like one of my favorite parts about Christmas is like picking gifts that people are gonna love, giving them gifts they're gonna love, regardless of whether they're actually going to, you know, it's not a reciprocation thing. It's a, here, let me give you things. So hopefully, I know she's had kind of a rough time. Her co-teacher had a stroke, so she's been on her own, and then that stress because they've been together for a while and like it's just been kind of crazy. So hopefully that helps her feel loved and appreciated and all of those things that you want to feel, especially going into the holidays. So if you have the chance to spoil someone, and you can, you know, go ahead and do it. Speaking of spoiling, oh, let me show you. I got a little spoiled yesterday. I am like a 5-year-old when it comes to Christmas. I don't know if you know this about me. Apparently I'm just gonna talk for like 20 minutes. But I'm like a 5-year-old at Christmas. I love Christmas. Like I love giving presents. I also love getting presents. And so I like every day I'm like, asking my husband, I'm like, what did you get me for Christmas? What did you get me this for Christmas? Did you get me that for Christmas? What did you get me for Christmas? Can I see what you got me? Can I have a present? And like, I mean, literally like a child. So yesterday my husband was like, oh, I do have something you can have now. And I was like, what? And so a few weeks ago we saw this bag at Marshall's and it was so cute. And I should have got it and I didn't get it. And we've been talking about it for like ever since then. I'm like, why didn't I get it? And he's like, you should have got it. And so he went back to Marshall's yesterday and they had it because, you know, Marshall's like, they don't keep things. If you don't get it when you get it, it's not there anymore. So yesterday he brought it home and he was like, this is for making your goal on your business, which was super sweet. So it's a Kate Spade purse and it looks like a present, but it's a purse and it's so cute and it's burgundy and rose gold and I am so excited. It's so cute. So I'm gonna have to, you know, try to decide, like, do you bring the present purse or the gingerbread purse? That's a difficult decision, but I love it. So I think I'll be using that for the next 10 days or 9 days or however many, 10, because we do Christmas on the 26th with my family. So anyway, if you have the chance to spoil someone, do it. You'll never regret it. So let's go. Stop talking. Stop talking. That's what we need to do. Saturday, first day of break. Well, real question, does break start on Saturday or does break start on Monday because it's the first day that you don't have school? I don't know, but Andrew is gone at like an emergency medical class. He works at a sign shop, so like he manages a sign shop, so it doesn't have anything to do with his work or anything, but he has always been very into like law enforcement and emergency things. Like his car has all of the emergency, everything he could possibly need to jump somebody's car or fix somebody's tire or, you know, all the medical things. He has tourniquets everywhere. So he's like very into that. So him and his brother went today to this like, you know,
it's not the first level is like stop the bleed with like the tourniquet. Actually, I've had that training at school before, but this is like the second level. So like helping people who have been, you know, really, really hurt and stuff. Oh, hey, how about, no. Apparently a leaf fell off of my plant. Really? I had a dream last night that she puked up whatever it was that she ate, but it was just a dream. She actually did not throw up last night, which was nice, because she's been throwing up every night for many, many days. And so I actually got to sleep through the night, which was glorious. Anyway, I've had a really chill morning, just drinking coffee, snuggling with the puppies, making all of the lists. So I made a list of basically things that I want to do before Christmas mostly. Some of them might bleed into after Christmas, but just during break. So I have a couple more decorating items. I need to do the garland, we need to do the table, and then I do want to put up our old Christmas tree we're going to put in Andrew's office. But I think instead I'm going to put it in the workout room right in front of the window, and I'm not going to decorate it. I'm not even going to fluff it. I'm just going to stick it up there. Just kind of that way it's like an outside decoration because you'll be able to see the lights through the window. And then I have lots of cleaning things to do. Made like a baking section, so things that I think I'm gonna make for Christmas Day, and then also things that I'm gonna bake. So I always bake gingerbread. I cannot believe that I haven't done that yet. It's like December 17th, golly. I'll ask Andrew if he wants sugar cookies. I usually make sugar cookies. I'll probably make sugar cookies, but he likes those a lot, and so that'll be kind of if he does it. And then I like to make kind of like a wild card cookie. I don't remember what I made last year. I think I made the chocolate crinkle cookies. So this year I want to make dark chocolate candy cane cookies that sound fun. So I always do gingerbread, I always do sugar, and then I like to do like just something for fun that I've usually never made before, just as something exciting. And then for Christmas, I usually make like a peppermint cream cheese dip with the chocolate graham crackers, which is really yummy. I might switch to a different, I found a Christmas cookie dip. And so I was like, oh, then you could dip sugar cookies in it, and that would be good. But I think I'm gonna text my sister-in-law because she has been making this like little Debbie Christmas tree dip for a while. So if she's gonna make that, then I'm not gonna make those because it's too close, but I'll make the peppermint. We're gonna do a hot chocolate bar. I think I'm gonna make the Christmas tree spinach dip situation. If you've seen that, it's like a pastry, and I think you do, is it pizza dough, croissant maybe? It's some kind of like Pillsbury dough, and then you put the spinach dip in it and like twist it up so it looks like a Christmas tree. And then I think I'm gonna do butterscotch Rice Krispies because that sounds really fascinating and delicious. So we'll see. Lots of cleaning tasks to do, and then I have a few things business wise to do, not a ton. I'm really trying to like just have at least some time off, and so this week I would like to finish up all the Right the Rooms, so I have all of the Right the Rooms done. So I want to do Lunar New Year, Valentine's Day, and then St. Patrick's Day, and then I'll be like set for pretty much, excuse you. So if I do those three, then I'll be pretty much set and like content for the whole year. And it would be kind of cool because I actually started those. The first one I made was springtime, and so that'll be an entire year's worth of Right at the Room that I did in 1 year, which is cool. Hi, thank you. We've been playing outside, playing fetch, our favorite game. Pretty much Tolly sits next to me and I pet her while Nyla brings me the ball and she fetches. So it's like double dog, but trying to enjoy the time and play with her. Then we have Vlogmas, and then like goal setting up my bullet journal, that kind of stuff. I have a section called Christmasing because I have a couple more gifts to get. I need something for my cousins. I didn't know they were coming, but now that they're coming, I feel like I need to get something for them, and they're like 20-year-old boys. I'm like, what do you get 20-year-old boys? No idea. I need to get some stocking stuffers, need to wrap. And I have gingerbread houses that I bought last year that I never made, so I want to make those. And then I have a section of relaxing things that I would like to do. So I'm still in my pajamas. It's like 11 o'clock, but I got a notification that my confectionery soaps co stuff is out for delivery, so I would like to use that, like bath bombs and stuff. So I would like to use those. So I'm kind of like trying to see if I can hold off changing until I get those so I can like take a bath and probably take a shower because I need to wash my hair and then do that, but we'll see. Right now I think I'm gonna go upstairs and wrap some presents. So yeah, that's my plan today. Wrap presents, do the garland, clean the bathrooms, because I have not been able to find, I use the like Clorox toilet wands and I have not been able to find the refills for like weeks. So I ordered them off Amazon. So I'm gonna use those today. And yeah, let's go change the battery and get to work in my pajamas for the 3rd day in a row. If you are a, like, you know, anybody who uses the camera often, best hack I can give you is get a second battery, because that way I always have one that's charging while I'm doing something. So I always have one on the charger while I'm working. This is the garland that we're gonna sort out today. That's my plan. I got hooks to put it up. We still haven't hung the stocking, so I'll do that. That's in this, and then there's some other extra things in there. And yeah, that's kind of my plan for right now. Or, well, later. I'm not doing it in a second. Also need to vacuum up the pieces of this rabbit that have not been destroyed. I would also like to take a minute to admire my Christmas cactus that's still blooming now that it's Christmas, y'all. These, I got them last year. My father-in-law works for a landscaping company. He's like in charge of the mechanic stuff, so he fixes all of the lawnmowers and like orders new equipment and all that kind of stuff. And last year they had a truck that like fell over, and so they had all these plants that looked kind of crappy, and so they couldn't use them, and so they were able to take them. And so I got a lot, actually. I gave some to my mom and like other people. So I have these 6 Christmas cacti that live over here, and if you've been following, then you know they've been blooming like since August, and they're still blooming, and it just makes me so happy. It's like every day I come in and there's more blooms and there's more going on, and they're so pretty. So I have white, pink, and then this like hot pink situation, but this one just looks so happy, and it looks so Christmassy because it's almost like a red. Love it. So those make me so happy, and I've been leaving them there. I got them last year, so I've been leaving them there, and then usually this plant's over a little bit more, so it's not in the way, but Christmas tree. So yeah. Also, did I mention that it's like 40 degrees outside? So inside, upstairs, it's only 62 when it's set on 67. That makes me extra want to stay in my pajamas. And yes, I realize it's colder other places, but I do live in Georgia, so you know, it's pretty impressive. It's actually supposed to be cold all week, so crossing my fingers, because one day this week it's supposed to be like 20s and 30s, and there's a chance of rain. So I'm really hoping for snow. That would be like the most magical thing ever. It's probably not gonna happen. But it did snow once like 5 years ago, so you know, there's that. All right, so here's some updates from my wrapping station. First of all, having the wrapping station made a huge difference on Thursday when I started wrapping presents. Here is what I did. I put everything in this container. So this is the wrapping paper cutter that's magical. I will link it on Amazon. You just like slide it across. It's great. And it looks like it has, can you see that? It looks like that might be able to cut ribbon in that little area. You see that? I haven't tried it, but maybe I'll try it out and see. I didn't like read anything. I saw an ad for it and I was like, that's magical. And then I got it. So then I have tape. I'm still missing my tape dispenser. I ordered a new one. It hasn't come in yet. I got a bunch of these Sharpie fine tip markers because I find that these are the best to write on these with. I was using my micron markers, which I didn't love. Plus, I just feel like I always need these anyway, and I never have them. So, I have pens, I have some twine, I also have ribbon in the ribbon box, and then scissors. I also bought new scissors, so I got this 2-pack off Amazon, and in the 2-pack off Amazon, because again, I just always feel like I need scissors, and I just don't always have them. Obviously, I have some in here, but have those, and then the other ones, I said, that's not a toy, that's ribbon. And then the other set, I left, like, I guess I could put these in a box too. But I left like a set of everything for husband for wrapping. Don't eat my wrapping paper. No. Leave it.
with my wrapping paper, is the penguin one. He's probably gonna use mostly bags anyway, and then the bags, and then this has ribbon in it. So I'm gonna bring these inside my craft room for right now, and I'll bring them back a little bit later after I'm done so that he has access to everything he needs. And I think I'm gonna put a test present under the tree to see if Nyla messes with them, because she has not been messing with the Christmas tree or the decorations, so I have hope. All right, now this tip I share every year, but one thing you need to do is have separate wrapping paper for separate people. So when I was a kid, my mom did this, like one for her, one for my dad, one for me, one for my brother, and then one for everybody else. We do a wrapping paper for me, one for Andrew, and then I do his side of the family in one, my side of the family in one. And then anybody else gets either random, or this year we actually do have like the last of a separate wrapping paper from last year. So I'm gonna use this one from Target. I bought a bunch from Target last year because I ran out of wrapping paper and I got annoyed. So I bought a whole bunch of it, so I didn't have to buy any this year. Fingers crossed that it's enough. But that's why I'm doing this now, so that if I need more, I can go out on Monday and get some more. So that's gonna be for his family. His family, we have quite a few things. So his mom is getting Star Wars Erin Condren stuff that I actually purchased 6 months ago. And so that'll be good. She's obsessed with Star Wars. And then Andrew decided it wasn't enough, so we also got her a Princess Leia Loungefly. So she will be very content with those, and I don't think she has that one. She does. She's very into lounge. She'll like send me pictures of lounge flies and be like, do you have this one? You should get this one. This one's really cute. It's really funny. And then for his father, we got a camp chair from Fort Wilderness. It's back here, you can see it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna wrap it, but we got a camp chair from Fort Wilderness, which is the Disney campground, which it's like a camp chair with like the side on it with like the little table, and it says Fort Wilderness. And then Andrew got him hat, and then I also got him a hat, and then a Yeti like can tumbler. So again, probably didn't need all of those things, but it just kind of evolved as things went. We're doing Secret Santa, like I mentioned, with his other side of the family, and so his aunt asked for a car vacuum, and then a mop, which is really big, and then some weights. So those are all here and really heavy and big. For our niece, well, her birthday's in like February 1st, so I got Madeline, and then this is really cute. It's like a stacking, it's a puzzle, but you can also stack them as blocks, and they're little animals. So those are gonna be her birthday gift. I think I might do the book for Christmas. I don't know. I feel like those go together. I don't know. I'll think about it. And then I got her this like wooden toy situation with like the blocks and everything. So that was cute. She will be 1 in February. So she's very, very small still. And then for my sister-in-law, currently I have these earrings, these earrings that I got at the craft fair, at the craft show that my mom and I did. Here we go. Super cute, by Low Country Design Studio, with the girl's name. She had some fun stuff. And then this Mickey ring, because she told me 6 months ago that she wanted that, and so I bought it for her a long time ago. Actually, fun fact, what really happened is I bought some stuff for their mom, and then I had texted Allison to see what her ring size was, so she told me, so I bought her one, and I didn't pay attention when I put their mom's birthday gift together, and I accidentally put Allison's ring in the birthday gift. So then I ordered a second one, and so now they both have one. And then I actually also have this one, but in a different color, so we're just all gonna be matching. And then I was thinking maybe getting her like a book. I feel like we need something else to go with these, so I was thinking maybe getting her like a book or something. I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble because my friend I'm also gonna get a book for, so we'll think about that. So there's a couple of Christmas gift ideas. I think it's probably too late for you to use them this year, but you can always file them away next year. And little tip, I do always have a list of things that I, you know, am ready for next year, so just a thought. All right, let's find something to watch and get to wrapping.
we're gonna try the candy wrapping situation again. So I'm gonna film it. There is a price tag on this one, which normally I always take the price tags off, but it's for my husband. So I'm not that worried about it because, you know, first of all, he buys these also, so he knows, you know, how much they cost, so not too worried. Okay, so first step is to wrap up your situation so that you know where to cut. I am absolutely loving this thing, by the way. I know that by the time you see this, it's going to be too late to, you know, order it on Amazon probably and get it in time, but go ahead and buy one for next year because like that is just so magical and not having to worry about trying to cut it. Okay, so there's number one. And then I don't need it to be quite so long. So I'm gonna cut it here, which is why I do still need the scissors. Okay, so next step is you roll it up and tape it. Okay, and then I feel like this is kind of long. Pull this out, and then you fold it down. Fold it down again in half. Okay. Then, let me see if I can like measure this a little bit better this time. You fold it like that and cut the corners. And I think I need to be a little bit sharper this time than what was last time. I'm gonna do that again. Try to make that even. Oh look, 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. See, it's very handy having a cutting mat here. 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. I don't know if that's like a magic number. I'm totally guessing. That looks, I don't know. And then cut it. Okay. So then unfold and slide the present on in. This is bubble bath. It smells like waffles. It's delightful. And put it in so it's, you know, halfway in there. Okay. Hopefully this works better than it did last time. And then we're gonna cut some ribbon. I'm gonna use this twine. I got this twine at Home Goods and I love it. I used it last year on a bajillion things and I still have a ton left. Like that's enough that it'll get me through this year. And then we're just gonna tie the sides. Ah, that worked a lot better than last time. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Zoop, zoop, zoop. And then tie the other side. So I guess the trick is to have sharper corners so that it folds in well. And then being a little more careful and not having a ton of space here. Where it folds. I just got a call from China. And then they just left a message, so I guess I should listen to the message. I was like, I'm not gonna answer a call from China because why would someone be calling me from China? I assume that if it is like a real thing that it's probably, I'm gonna tape just the side because it got a little wonky. It's probably about like shipping something, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I ordered that would be coming from China other than, you know, look how good that looks. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay. Very happy with that. So last year I learned a new wrapping, which I can't remember, so I have to look up the video again. And so now I have a new way to wrap things and it's so stinking cute. And then you can add your name tag, although I was putting name tags on everything and then I was like, I probably don't need to put name tags on my husband's things because everything in this wrapping paper is his, so I don't need to worry about it. So still name tags for like other people, but at least for this I don't need to bother because we will know who that belongs to. So that's exciting. I feel like I accomplished something today.
I've been wrapping for like an hour and a half maybe. Got everything for his family except for his dad's chair, and then a couple of things for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things for him wrapped. And I'm getting kind of hungry, so I might just pause and go eat, and then maybe return to this later, maybe return to it tomorrow. We'll see. I wanted to get like most of his stuff wrapped, because if I'm gonna run out of paper, it's gonna be with his stuff. But I think that's a lot of wrapping paper, so it should be fine. So I was like, maybe I can wrap a bunch of stuff, and then I'll see, you know, if I'm gonna need to buy something or not. I still have some presents I'm waiting on for him that I should double check on, because some things I ordered on Black Friday that are still not here. So there's that. It might just be one thing. I should look though. And then I'm waiting on some things for my Secret Santa for like Andrew's cousin. My mom, I ordered her, I got her a coat because we were talking at the craft show, and she was asking me about my coats because she needed a new coat. And she said, yeah, the coat I have is from the missionary box from like way back. My parents used to be pastors, and so she said she got it for free out of the missionary box, which means that, and like, you know, that gives me the time frame, it would have been when I was like 10 and I'm 27. I'm like, okay, your 17-year-old coat, you should probably get a new one. So she wanted a new one, to the point she's told me, my grandma told her, she was like, don't even donate that, just throw it away. Like, it's been very good. So I think my grandma's gonna get her like black, like very traditional looking coat. I sent lots of different ideas, and so then I got her a second one, because I was like, you know, you need more than one coat. And so I got her one, and it's like a burgundy one. It's really, really cute. She's really gonna like it. So, and then I also got it on sale, which was a bonus, so that's gonna be coming this week sometime. So I don't have everything yet is the point, but everything should be arriving before Christmas. So I guess I'm gonna check my voicemail and see why someone from China's calling me, and then I'm gonna go eat something, and then we'll see where we land. All right, here is our test present to see what Nyla thinks about it, and whether we can leave them under the tree or whether Santa's gonna have to bring them on Christmas morning. Hello, happy Sunday. I just got home from church. We didn't go a ton of places. We just went to Carrabba's after, mostly because I figured the Sunday right before Christmas is gonna be bananas at all of the stores. So I'm planning to go this week. Hopefully sometime. My plans are now really up in the air for this week, but we shall see what happens. So yeah, what was I gonna tell you? Oh, today we're continuing our super Christmassy weekend. Yesterday was like wrapping presents and having, you know, like a nice Christmassy bath and working on decor, and today's gonna be a lot of similar things. So I know I need to get the garland finished and hung, and then hopefully my husband needs to clean off the table because it's all his stuff on the table, so that we can do the table scape situation, because we've had that stuff for like a couple weeks and haven't been able to put it up yet. And then I would like to wrap some more presents to see if I'm gonna need more wrapping paper for husband stuff. And then I do need to edit a video to go out today on the main channel, because I might not have anything prepared. It's supposed to go out in like 2 hours, so need to do that. Husband's currently at Bass Pro Shop because he did want to stop there for something, and we did make some decisions about last minute Christmas gifts at the restaurant, as well as a couple other things, because like we're hosting, so we wanted to get a new rug for downstairs, but we never ordered one. So I think we found one on Amazon that we liked. I'm gonna measure the one we currently have, see how big the new one is, and see like all of that kind of stuff. Just things like that. Thinking about getting a steam mop to like really clean the floors really well. I don't know. So we'll see. Today I went with a super Christmas outfit, since we don't have church on Christmas Day, because Christmas Day is a Sunday, which I find very odd. I'm not sure how I feel like about that, because I'm like, well, isn't the whole point of like Christmas church? But then also like,
you know, everyone has family stuff, so like you don't really want to do that on, I want to go to church on. So our pastor was like, I just know if I have church, I'm gonna be the only one here. And so that's why he was like, we're not gonna have it. So we do have a Christmas Eve service on Saturday though. So we'll go to that, which I'm excited. We haven't been to a Christmas Eve service in a couple of years. So I'm glad that we're gonna get to go to that. But today I am wearing this velvet green midi dress. It is super, super cute, has big, huge pockets. I have this in a couple of other like fabrics and prints. So I think I have a black one, and then I have the navy one with flowers I wear all the time, and then I have a new black one with flowers I wear all the time. It's the same dress, just velvet, so it's like, it doesn't have sleeves, which was inconvenient since it's in like the 40s today. But it's really, really comfy, nice long, hi, Nyla approved, really big pockets, super cute, and it definitely needed tights because it was cold. And then I just put on a little belt and jacket or sweater because again, it was cold. It was cold. Get off my shoes. Hi, thank you. So I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna say hello to this Nyla. Oh, I have a reel I need to film really quick since I am dressed now. Let's do that quickly. Good girl. Sit. I tried to change my clothes as soon as I get home because otherwise I get covered in Nyla fur and Tolly fur. And so there's that. I know, I'm like, why don't you sit not on top of me so I can pet you and not get your fur all over me? That would be great. All right, so stay tuned for another super Christmassy day. And I think that I will probably end the vlog today and start a new one tomorrow since I have more time on my hands this week. I'm trying to keep her off of my dress. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. Let's chat. So I made a joke in a vlog a few vlogs ago where I said it's not a vlog if I don't at some point say today did not turn out how I wanted it to or how I thought it was going to, and today did not turn out how I thought it was going to. My main goal today was to get the garland situation fixed because if you hi thanks if you have seen our like house tours and decorate with me's and stuff, I usually do the garland in the living room, like on all of those like little short, like I don't even know what to call them, like in between the rooms there's like a little part of a wall, but it's not a full wall, so like over on all of those areas. And this year I decided that I wanted to do something different, and so instead of using the garland we had, which was just like super cheap, like that tinsley kind of garland situation, we got like actual garland that has lights on it. And so I got that, but I got two different kinds, and so I had to do some stuff to the one of them to make it look like the other one, and then I put ornaments on it and I hung it up, which was a whole adventure in and of itself because it was a lot harder. And then could you just scooch over a little bit? Oh, you're falling. Okay, hi. And then once I got it up, it still didn't look quite as nice. So I actually ran our old garland through the new garland to make it more fluffy, and it looks so much better. So glad I did that. But my point being that I thought that was gonna take like an hour, and it took like 4 hours, and it just took a really long time. I wasn't expecting it. And then did a couple other like things. So I put up the old Christmas tree, which I'm really glad now that we got a new one, because apparently half the lights on the old one no longer work as of today. And so I put that up and put it in the window so that you can see it from the outside. So it's kind of like an outside decoration, and then I don't have to worry about decorating it, you know, from the inside, especially now that half the lights don't work. And then I hung our stockings and had like a full meltdown because I pulled Athena's stocking out, and it was just really sad. And I'm not gonna start crying again. So that was that. I am gonna close this vlog out and I'll start a new one tomorrow. I'm not really sure what tomorrow is gonna bring. Nyla, I've been alluding to this, but Nyla has been sick for a week, where she's been throwing up a lot, and she shows zero other symptoms of anything at all. She's been totally fine, playing, eating, drinking, like totally fine, but she just throws up like once or twice a day. And so we took her to the vet, got x-rays done, took her the next day, got x-rays done, decided that she might need to have surgery, so schedule that for tomorrow. And then Andrew was talking to his friend at his class yesterday who is a vet, and like just was like, yeah, I don't think this is the best idea. And so unfortunately the vet's like completely closed over the weekend, so no one was there, so I couldn't even call and like, you know, talk to them about it. But and I'm supposed to go first thing tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna call like 7:30 a.m. And just ask them, say like, look, I want to postpone the surgery for now. We would like more x-rays and an ultrasound. I don't know if this vet has an ultrasound, but they should be able to refer me to someone who does if they don't, because they're not even 100% sure that there is something in there. And so I'm kind of like, oh. And so the ultrasound apparently makes it so they can like see a lot better what is inside of her. And then there is a different vet that can do an endoscope, which is like the thing they stick down her throat to pull things out instead of like a full-on surgery. So I don't know if that's going to work out, because, you know, it's going to depend on whether they'll take her, whether they think it'll work for her with whatever is inside of her. So that's kind of where we are. So I do need to take her tomorrow to get x-rays and hopefully ultrasounds. They're probably going to charge me because I'm canceling like morning of, which I would have canceled on Saturday, but no one was there, so it's like, well, you know, what's the point? But just it, like, I'm like, if we can avoid her having to have surgery, I would like to avoid it, because, you know, she's just a puppy and I don't want to put her through all that. But, and especially because she doesn't show any symptoms of anything. The concern is that if whatever's in her stomach tried to go through and got like blocked off her digestive tract, like that would be the issue. And I'm really worried with the holidays coming up that that would happen like on Christmas Eve. Like, doesn't that just sound like the kind of thing that's gonna happen like during the middle of the holidays? So yeah, we'll go to our vet tomorrow and see if the thing is still there. She passed some stuff this weekend, so I don't know. And see if we can get an ultrasound, see if they can refer us to, which they had given me the option. They were like, we can refer you to another vet, the one that we'll probably end up going to. But they said, they were like, we can refer you to another vet, and they might be able to do the endoscope depending on what it is and what they think. But she couldn't tell me like for sure, yes, they'll do it, because, you know, they have to look at her and stuff. So that's the deal. So that is kind of stressful, because I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen with her. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know like what tomorrow's gonna bring, because there's so many things up in the air. So that's stressful. Just a really emotional evening. And then I did something that I have never ever done. I missed a video. Yeah, which is ironic because I've been getting so many videos up on this channel, but on my main channel I was supposed to get up a video for new TPT sellers, but the problem was that I was like, oh, I should do a new opt-in and like make it really comprehensive and like really helpful. So that was my plan, and then I never did that, and it kept being one of those things like, oh, I'll do it this week, I'll do it this week, and it just hasn't happened, and I've been dreading it and like pushing it off. And then today my plan was like do the garland, do the video, and then the garland took a lot longer, so I never got to the video, and I was like, oh, it's 6 o'clock and I was supposed to post a video an hour and a half ago. So I missed a video, and instead I went to my email and I sent an email to everyone and said, hey, no video today, no video next week, because next week is Christmas Day, and I don't like posting videos on like the actual holidays. So I had kind of already been like, I don't know if I'm gonna post something or if I'll post it like the day after or what my plan is. So I just decided not posting this week, not posting next week. Everyone will be fine. So I know that sucks for everyone who, you know, was looking forward to a video. It sucks for me. I've never missed a video before, so that really was not fun. But yeah, so first time for anything, I was just like, look, I'm gonna take a break. So I'll get my life together and regroup and work on that in the new year. So that's where I am today. It's been a weird day, just with all the things. So yeah, but it was a good day. We did got decorations up. We watched The Christmas Chronicles, which is one of my, I love that movie. It's so cute. It's newer, it's on Netflix, but it's adorable. Yesterday was like a hot tub night and had hot chocolate, and like it was just a very Christmassy weekend, which is good because I have not felt like it's been Christmas. I don't know why, but I've just felt very like, it just seemed really far away. It was like, you know that feeling you get when you're singing Christmas songs like way too early, or you're like decorating your house way too early. It felt like that, like up until basically this weekend. It was like, you know, why are we doing Christmas lessons when Christmas is so far away? Why are we doing this? You know, like, why are we decorating? Christmas is so far away. And I always do those things really early. So I don't know. It was just really weird. I think it's just the first year after COVID. So the last 2 years were like super chill Christmases with like watching Christmas movies every night and wearing all the Christmas t-shirts and like that kind of stuff. And then this year is the first year like back with everything, so it was super busy, and so it just felt different, I think. And the ironic thing being like, this is what my normal Christmas seasons are, but for some reason it just still fell off. I don't know, it was super weird. Anyway, had a good weekend. Finished my first book on my Kindle. I read The Second Mrs. Astor, which was actually free included with the Prime Reading. So apparently you can like rent books on Prime Reading, and they like swap out the titles every few weeks or months. I don't really understand it all the way because I just started, but it was on my Amazon list to buy, so I was like, excellent, I'll read it for free. It was really good. It was also really sad. It also made me cry. Gosh, it's been a weekend. Because it's, well, no spoilers, but they're on the Titanic. So there's your spoiler. I mean, it's not really a spoiler, it's on the cover of the book. And then I read this like short story that I didn't super love, but it was like a Christmassy short story. It was basically like reading a Hallmark movie. It was cute, it was fun. Read in the hot tub last night and finished it in like a day. So That was fun. I'm gonna go turn off all the lights and go probably read a little bit more before bed and go to bed. I am so tired today. So tired. But it's all good. Okay. Now that I've been talking for 11 minutes, this is gonna be like the longest vlog so far. And it's also like 2.5 days or something crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go.